You speak too soon. You reveal your dreams before they are ready. You share your goals before they have taken hold. And that, more than failure, more than rejection, more than misfortune, is why your success keeps escaping your grasp. Let me ask you something. Why do you speak of things not yet created? Why do you announce plans you have not yet acted upon? Why do you share your deepest vision with those who have never constructed anything? This speech will give you the answers you have been missing. It will show you why the more you talk, the weaker you become. It will show you why early announcements destroy your momentum. It will show you why true builders, true kings, true leaders move in silence until the work is finished. And if you do not listen, here is what will happen. You will keep pouring your energy into empty conversations. You will invite the opinions of small minds into your sacred vision. You will chase applause instead of execution, and your greatness will die in delay. But if you obey this speech, if you hold your purpose like sacred fire and stop spilling it into the streets, everything will change. You will begin to build with rhythm. You will protect your power. You will multiply your belief. You will finish what you start. And no man will question you, because your results will speak louder than any words ever could. So now I ask you, do you want results or reactions? Do you want a harvest or more empty conversation? Then stop telling the world what you are going to do. Sit down, stay silent, and let this speech plant the law within you. You speak too soon. You spill the seed before the soil is even prepared. And every time you do, you weaken it. The world has taught you to declare your plans before you have built the man required to fulfill them. But I tell you now, the most powerful men in history did not shout what they would do. They moved in silence. They walked in law. They obeyed structure. Speech is sacred. It plants instruction in the subconscious. Every word is either a builder or a destroyer. And when you speak of things not yet complete, when you boast about visions not yet forged in fire, you scatter your force like dust in the wind. You feel proud for a moment, but hollow soon after. Great men do not move with noise. They build in the dark. They speak only when the work is ready to reveal itself. Their silence is not weakness. It is command. They have nothing to prove. They do not explain. They execute. Abraham Lincoln rode alone in the night, unseen, opposed by many, but unmoved by noise. John D. Rockefeller planned in quiet rooms. He told no one until the deal was already sealed. Edison lit the world after years of failure, ridicule, and relentless experimentation, never seeking applause before the results arrived. Henry Ford assembled a revolution in discipline before most men could even imagine it. Each of these men held their purpose in sacred silence until it spoke for itself. And now you must learn the same law. You must learn to seal your lips when the plan is still forming. You must stop asking others what they think and start asking your own soul what must be done. Do not speak for applause. Speak only to the mind that obeys. Speak only to the aim that demands fulfillment. Keep your definite chief aim sacred. Write it clearly. Speak it aloud only in solitude. Say it with conviction. Speak it to your own mind, your only loyal servant. Speak it to the infinite, not to the crowd. When you speak your aim before it is anchored, you give others permission to weigh in, and the average mind is a thief of destiny. You will hear the words, "Be realistic." That is too much. Who do you think you are? And if you are not rooted in law, you will listen. You will bend. You will shrink. You will delay. But the man who guards his speech guards his vision. And the man who guards his vision builds in power. Carnegie once said, "A man who cannot keep his mouth closed cannot keep his fortune." That was not cynicism. That was strategy. The wealthiest men of history spoke only when the harvest was already visible. They did not explain the seed. They did not describe the soil. They revealed the fruit. So now you must understand. Do not give life to that which is not ready. Do not hand your seed to the public before it has taken root in the depths of your subconscious. Keep your mouth closed until the work demands to be seen. Let your word be law, but only in private. Say this aloud. I hold my aim in silence. I declare it only to myself until it is reality. This is not weakness. This is power. This is not fear. This is faith. You have been taught to speak your dreams aloud, to broadcast them, to declare them to the world, but that teaching is not law. The subconscious does not obey the public voice. It does not respond to applause. It obeys only the inner command, the repetition spoken in solitude, charged with emotion, sealed with belief. Most men do not understand this. They believe that if they talk about their plans, they are more likely to execute them. But the opposite is true. The more a man talks, the less he builds. The more he announces, the less he finishes. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before the electric light was born. But did he run to the newspapers to describe his plans? Did he shout to his neighbors about what he would create? No. He repeated it within. He wrote, he visualized, he affirmed again and again. His subconscious obeyed him, not the crowd. Your subconscious is listening always. It is waiting for orders, and it does not care what you say to others. It only responds to what you speak with emotion, with repetition, with decision, and in privacy. This is the sacred chamber of creation, not the stage, but the silence. And here is the danger. When you speak your vision to others and they doubt it, your subconscious begins to absorb their belief instead of yours. Each doubt you receive is like a weed planted in your soil. And if you are not careful, those weeds will strangle your harvest before it ever grows. Your dream is a seed and the subconscious is fertile ground. But not all ground is equal. The public ground is filled with wind, with doubt, with those who trample what they cannot see. The private ground, the inner speech, is guarded, silent, sacred. And that is where the real planting must happen. Command. From this day forward, speak your chief aim aloud, alone. Stand before your mirror each morning and night and declare your vision with emotion. Say it as though it is already real. Feel it. Believe it. This is how you instruct the subconscious to move in your favor. You must stop speaking your aim to the world. The world has not earned the right to hear it. Until it is done, until the structure is formed, your vision belongs to you alone. Most men will never understand what you are building because most men have never built anything worth keeping. Their minds are fixed upon the visible, the immediate, the popular. You, however, are working with the invisible, the still forming, the sacred. Every time you speak of it prematurely, you hand a piece of it to someone who cannot protect it, believe in it, or even see it. They will reduce what they have never dreamed. They will pull it back into the realm of the common because that is where they live. Do not be surprised. Do not take it personally. They are not your enemy. They are simply asleep. But that sleep is contagious and must be avoided. When I first sat in the presence of Andrew Carnegie, I did not boast of what I planned to write. I listened, I received, I obeyed, and I built the plan in silence. It would be 25 years before that vision reached the world. Had I spoken too soon, had I shared it with those not ready to receive it, I would have been pushed into retreat. Most men believe only after the evidence appears. But the builder must believe before there is any sign, before there is any result, before the first stone is laid. The builder sees the end from the beginning. He speaks not of it, but walks in it day and night. When the great Thomas Edison was ridiculed for his hundreds of failed attempts, he did not explain himself to every critic. He continued his work in silence under the law of persistence. He understood the truth. The world does not reward talk. It rewards results, and results come from silent effort, not noisy promises. Henry Ford did not present his automobile to the court of public opinion. He built it in solitude. He made decisions that were mocked by experts, but he trusted his imagination more than their facts. And today the name Ford is known across every land, while the names of his critics have vanished into silence. Ask yourself this. Do you want the satisfaction of being seen building it, or the reward of actually finishing it? Do you want applause now or ownership later? You cannot have both. Either you harvest premature attention or you reap permanent success. One is shallow and forgotten quickly. The other endures. Say nothing. Do everything. Build in silence. Finish in power. Let your success be your explanation. Let your results be your reply. Let your legacy speak on your behalf. For nothing commands respect like results, and nothing destroys momentum like too much speaking. You do not owe the world your explanation. You owe yourself your transformation. You owe your vision the respect of silence, and you owe your future the dignity of completion. Write this down. I do not need to explain what I am doing. I only need to keep doing it. Repeat it until it is carved into your mind, until the armor of self-command wraps itself around your spirit. You must not open the door to those who knock with curiosity but bring no belief. You must not reveal the blueprint to those who carry no tools. You must not seek the approval of those who have built nothing of value in their own lives. The greatest minds in history, Lincoln, Edison, Carnegie, Rockefeller, each had a period of silence before their ascent, a period when no one believed, no one saw, no one supported. That is the price of greatness. That is the fire in which all true builders are forged, and you too must pass through it. You must become deaf to doubt, blind to distraction, and indifferent to applause. You must become possessed by purpose, married to discipline, addicted to execution, work in silence, refine your plans in solitude, fortify your aim through action. And when your actions have built the structure, then let it speak. No man argues with results. The work you do in secret becomes the force you carry in public. The repetitions, the silence, the strategy, they build a reservoir of inner certainty. When you finally speak, you speak as one who has already won. Most men reverse the law. They speak early and act late. They announce loudly and execute faintly. Their confidence is borrowed, not earned. But the builder walks in the opposite direction. He starts early. He speaks little. He acts repeatedly. And one day, while others are still describing what they want to do, he has already done it. Your confidence must not come from praise. It must come from progress. Build in secret, plant in silence, water with discipline, and let the harvest reveal the truth. Repeat this aloud. I act first. I speak last. I let my work reveal my law. Let this become your creed. Let this protect your vision from weakness, from theft, from premature praise. And if the world asks what you are building, you say nothing. Smile. Keep building. They will see soon enough. Final affirmation. I no longer announce. I execute. I no longer explain. I build. I no longer need permission. I have power. Speak it daily. Whisper it before sleep. Declare it at dawn. Let this become your new identity. Let the world see your transformation only when it is finished. Let them wonder. Let them ask where you came from. And you will know, I came from silence. I came from the inner chamber of faith. I came from a place where no man could interfere. I came from the sacred fire of daily decision. And now I arrive, complete. Obey this law of silence, and your work will grow in strength, your mind in faith, and your riches in abundance. Speak less, move more, finish quietly. Let the world discover what you became when you told no one.